All right. All right. All right. Well. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Well, we're finally here for the Danny Bojangles show later on in the evening. We're glad to finally have everything kicking off. It's taken us a lot of time, a lot of manpowers, a lot of work had to be put in. We're glad to finally kick things off for all of you. We've got a great program ahead of the night. And in order to finally put all of this together tonight, some people had to pay the ultimate price with their life. A lot of strings had to be pulled, and a lot of favors had to be called in, and some people paid the ultimate sacrifice. So at this time, we would like to show you on screen a list of names of people who've lost their lives in order for the program to finally begin today. So we'd like to give thanks to them. All right. Well, there you have it. Some really great folks that laid their lives on the line and unfortunately are no longer with us, but it's all for the better. It's time to finally start the show. So we've got a great broadcast for all of you this evening. We've pulled some of New England's brightest and best stars to showcase for you. As you all know, I am Danny Bojangles. I am from London, England. And due to contractual obligations with the Illuminati, I'm no longer allowed to be there, which I'm no longer, I'm not allowed to speak about. And it's something I'm just going to leave it be. Leave it be. It's time to move on with my life. So, I'm joined today by my co-host here later on in the evening's very own right-hand man over here in the closet. That's a Charles Supreme is joined here in the closet. That is a literal term, not figurative. But you may know him from some of his fame. He once was in an orgy with the keyboardist of Prince.
Actually, don't want anyone to know that.
Oh, well. Charles will be joining us for the broadcast. Charles, what do you think of some of the guests that we have on today?
I like a lot of the guests. I talked to him back in the back room, and
they seem like some great folks. Yes, we've got, on today's episode, we have Danny P., local comedian and jokester. He's going to come on and share some of his talents with us. Also, as part of a special first broadcast here at later on in the evening, we are honored to actually be broadcasting First Contact with Extraterrestrial Life, which we will be bringing you shortly. And we have a special music guest as well today. His name is Patrick Gale. He also goes by Pat Gale if you're into nicknames and things of that such. So a very bright, vivacious young man that's going to come out here and sing some of his melodies for all of you. Some catchy tunes, Charles. I don't know if you heard any of his jingles.
I haven't heard any yet. Not yet.
It's pretty good. So, what's going on in the news lately, right? We have Donald Trump coming back to be elected. Probably one of the biggest. It's just like a blockbuster movie, like a Bruce Willis movie or something.
He's a wild dude.
He's back as president, right? Who saw that coming, right?
I did.
Yes. Well, apparently he's going to be coming back with a vengeance he will be executing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris on live television in the future. You can look forward to that, as inside sources have told me. He'll be actually executing them on live television. He'll be quartering them and castrating them on live TV. So that should be pretty cool to watch. I once saw an execution in Belize. It was a $15 show. Something they do over there. Yeah, you should check it out sometime.
I don't know about that.
Also, we have some also going on in the news lately. P. Diddy. P. Diddy. What is there to say about P. Diddy? P. Diddy, he's actually, when you get to know him, he's really not a bad guy. But I will say, I once went to a party at his house, and downstairs, there was a lot of baby oil that he had laying around. I was surprised. It was like a big drum, like you'd see in like a Ninja Turtles movie, where they're like burying the toxic waste. Yeah, we're not talking just a little, for just like a few babies. We're talking about a large drum.
It's like 60 gallons.
That's like thousands of babies. Where's he? My question: where does he have all the babies for the baby oil? And where is he keeping them? Is it in something like a storage container, I don't know. You tell me. So that's been going on. He says that he's innocent. However, video says otherwise. So you've always got to watch out for those security cameras at the hotel rooms or the hotel lobbies, unfortunately for him. Also, what else is coming up? Here in the Seacoast, there's not much. It's winter time. So we're bringing you an indoor show for today to start things off. And that's about it. I guess we'll get the show started.
Let's do it.
Sound good to you, Charles?
Sounds great, man. Let's do it.
All right. Well, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after that. Are you tired of having to eat your meat and your bread and your cheese separately? It's a time-consuming task. The bread, the meat, the cheese. Who's going to have all this time, right? Seems like after a while, it's really becoming a daunting task. Your life spins out of control. Things become chaotic. Maybe you had to go to rehab. Well, introducing a new invention, sandwiches. Sandwiches are a new way where we put the bread, the meat, and the cheese all together in one package. You can find these at a local department store like Walmart, in that section where they put sandwiches. You can also get them from a gas station where you'll likely get sick from them. Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest here on Denny Bojangles. It's quite an honor and a privilege. We were finally given the go-ahead from the Intergalactic Federation, and it's quite an honor to have him here on the show this evening. His name is Lord Xenon. He's from the Zebulon Galaxy, and furthermore, he's from the planet Zark. He made his way all the way here, approximately 5 million light years away. From what I understand, he had a quick layover on the planet Mars, which out in outer space is a lot like Detroit, I guess. Kind of a rough place if you're not from around there. So without further ado, the honor, ladies and gentlemen, Lord Xenon. Please welcome him. All right, just wonderful. He's got a lot of spunk. All right, I like it. Whoa! All right. Yeah, welcome, young man. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Yes, I found it. Yes. All right. Take a seat. Take a load off. All right. Well, it's a pretty big deal. I guess we'll get right to the first question. We'd like to know, Lord Xenon, how was the trip out here to planet Earth? Sure, yeah. Well, turbulence is always a drag. Yes, I always try to fly JetBlue because you can just grab snacks when you're on board and just walk around and really do whatever you want. They also have some movies that will play for free while you're there. Well, my next question for you, it's kind of a personal thing here. What's with all the anal probing, and furthermore, why does all of it have to be anally? To get, well, yes, to get a good view, I understand. It's just, I don't know, it just seems like a bit much to me. I have colonoscopies done probably once a month just to kind of keep a really good pulse on things. But whatever it is that you have to do, I guess that's fine. I was recently abducted for the third or fourth time. They drew about a teaspoon of semen from me, and apparently it's for a superhuman race of me and Halle Berry on a faraway planet, which again, if there's any illegitimate children that are going to come after me later, if you're watching this now, please leave me alone. I really can't be bothered much. Lord Xenon, are you able to comment on any of the recent drone activity in New Jersey? Well, the thing is, New Jersey, it's kind of a suburban wasteland, or it's really the armpit of America, kind of a shithole. So I was surprised that you were over there, which I guess is interesting that you chose that. Sure, yes. Yeah. So our next question, why are the alien life deciding to come back now? You seem to have gone away for a while. Now you're doing another stint. It's like a tour of a rock band or something. What's up with that? Sure. I can understand. Yeah, I can understand that, sure. All right, well, let's put you in the hot seat for a moment. Let's get to know you a little bit. Now, I understand that you're actually half gray, half draconian, which is the result of a interspecies relationship actually frowned upon with the Intergalactic Federation. You tell us a little bit more about that? Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, next question. We're just going to fire these off. Lord Xenon, your favorite galactic dish?
Sapo.
I didn't know that you could prepare Element 151 that way. Favorite American pop star? Miley Cyrus is pretty good, I must say. Yeah. I mean, Party in the USA is a real staple. Also, Flowers. Yeah, Flowers is a great
Sapo.
All right. Your favorite galactic rock band, Lord Xenon?
Imapi Bombay.
Okay, so it's not 30 Seconds to Mars with Jared Leto? Okay, Lord Xenon, favorite galactic leader?
I've
Never heard of him. Favorite American leader? I think Elon Musk is kind of a douchebag, but whatever. Greatest American invention thus far? So it's not the light bulb. All right, sorry. Sorry, Benjamin Franklin. Thomas Edison. Lord Xenon, can you comment on the anti-gravity propulsion technology? Okay, all right, we'll move on. Is there a way to possibly circumvent all the anal probing for in the future? Or is that really necessary? All right. I mean, I'm just asking because it seems like I mean, I get all these hemorrhoids afterwards, and it's just really kind of taxing on me. All right, I understand. Well, Well, hey, what do you think about Will Smith making all these films that he's done? Independence Day. What about that one? Alien Life. What about Men in Black? Tommy Jones. I love Tommy as well. All right. What did you think about Bad Boys with him and Martin Lawrence? I thought that was pretty action-packed. There wasn't many aliens, but a real shoot-'em-up.
Doe je sabak, kijk je bij je bakken. Begint hem.
Oh, I thought so too. Yeah. What about Pursuit of Happiness? Kind of a drama. He's got the kid with him. Yeah, kind of name. Yeah. All right. Well, Lord Xenon, my last question for the evening. Is there hope for the human race in the future?
Gak.
Well, very well, then I guess there's your answer, folks. All right, well, that concludes our interview segment with Lord Xenon. We'd like to thank the Intergalactic Federation, and obviously I'll be having some more probing sessions, and I will have some more extractions in the future as part of the negotiations for us to do this interview. So we thank you very much, and that's that. We'll be right back. Are you sitting at home, a filthy, rotten, disgusting scoundrel your family hasn't called in a while because, quite frankly, they're embarrassed of you? You're a disgrace to the family. You're sitting at home, your one-bedroom apartment, you can hardly afford to keep the heat on. You're having your meat, your bread and your cheese together with a little bit of butter in there. And you're tired of the same old, same old. Well, have we got something for you. Introducing grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is a sandwich method where you take the bread and the cheese and you put it on a stovetop in a pan. You heat it up for a few moments. It cooks the cheese and toasts the bread. Apparently they're quite good. So try one. It's a grilled cheese sandwich. Welcome back to Later On in the Evening with Danny Bojangles. I'm your host, Danny Bojangles. Our next guest we are delighted to have. He's a jokester, a bit of a laugh man. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to bring you Manchester's own host of The Laugh Attic, Danny P.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here. It's great to be filming in a mall, the dying shopping malls of America. It's great to be here and filming a TV show in a dying mall. I guess 70-year-olds do need a place to walk. So it's good that this place is still here. It serves a public purpose. As long as they're not in front of me on the sidewalk, I'm happy, you know. That's good. I'm happy about that. I'll be honest with you guys. I just want to get home. I want to get completely baconated and watch a rug get wet-vacked on TikTok. I just want to watch a rug get cleaned. You know what I mean? It's a very comforting thing. It's like scratching your head, you know, watching a rug cleaning video on TikTok. I like that a lot. I have a new TikTok obsession, the mukbang. I don't know if you've all heard of the mukbang. In my case, I like to watch a woman do a mukbang. Some people like to watch men do a mukbang. It depends on what you're into, I guess. But mukbang is when a woman takes a big plate of food. In this case, the one I saw recently was crab legs. Big plate of crab legs, drawn butter, the works. And she starts cracking it open and she's sucking those things down, right? And the microphone is right here for the entire meal. You guys know what I'm talking about? When you can hear every suck and slurp. For some reason, I'm into it. I can't explain why. But if I'm sitting on the couch with my wife and she so much as sucks her teeth, I go through the fucking roof. I don't understand what the difference is. It's the same noise, but one of them I like and one of them I don't. It's very interesting. It's very interesting indeed. I don't know, man. My wife wanted to be here to be here and watch the taping, but she had another 5-hour auto appointment with her mechanic, Alejandro. Yeah. Yeah, there's something really wrong with that car, you guys. I don't know what it is. My wife and my brother, they actually have the same name. They're both named Sam. Yeah. So I don't say my wife's name during sex. Yeah, only my brother's name. That's the only one I'll do, so. I don't know. I think after this, I'm going to gather a bunch of 70-year-olds that are walking around the mall, and we're going to go to McDonald's together. I'm thinking that's the next move after this. You know, I love McDonald's. I love McDonald's, but I also think McDonald's is the cigarettes of food. You guys know what I mean? You know, like it's putting me in an early grave, but I just can't quit. It's also like cigarettes because I have a spare shirt that I keep in the car, so when my wife gets home, she doesn't smell it on me. I can just change the shirt. It's the same thing as cigarettes. It's the same thing. And when March comes around, that's Shamrock Shake season. That's like menthols. That's like a cool right to your mouth, dude. Nice Shamrock, nice Camel Crush. What else, dude? I think that's it, actually. I think I'd love to talk to Danny Bojangles now, so it's great. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it very much.
Yes, welcome, my boy. Please, come sit. Take a load off. Take a load off. Relax. Chill out. All right, let me just grab my seat here at the desk. Well, welcome to Later On in the Evening with Danny Bojangles here at the Newington Fox Run Mall. As you alluded to, yes, we're inside a mall. We're here with Danny P., comedian in Manchester, New Hampshire. Now, Manchester, New Hampshire, also a place in England. That's actually where I lost my virginity. That's a totally different story. Danny, you are the host of the Laugh Attic in Manchester, New Hampshire. Can you tell us a little bit about that? What are the happenings?
Yeah, absolutely. So I do a show every Thursday in Manchester at the Strange Brew Tavern, and it's an open mic.
Right.
And, we've got about 30 comedians every week that come through, and
Sure.
from all over New England, and they come tell jokes, and we stay there from like 9 to midnight. It's a party every week. And everyone's invited. So if you're seeing this, we want you there. Come on down. It's free to attend, and you just got to buy your own, your beer or whatever.
Sure. That sounds like a reasonable offer.
Marijuana's in the parking lot. They don't let that inside, but
Well, I hear that Manchester is a bit of an area of cut-ups and delinquents, a lot of vagabonds.
oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is the kind of place where you can see a white grandma shopping at Market Basket with a Tupac All Eyes on Me hoodie.
I might stop by. It sounds like my kind of place. Charles, what did you think of the young man's comedy stylings?
You know what? I really, really liked it.
Yeah, well, you would.
Thanks, Charles.
So tell us, what made you get into comedy? This doing stand-up, was there something that made you lean towards doing the stand-up, or?
Absolutely, yeah. No, I was radicalized by a best man speech. Yeah, so my brother got married, and I did a speech for him. I got to roast him about being an old man that was finally getting married, and
Sure.
everything went great. And then the COVID hit, and I spent a lot of time just like gazing wistfully at the computer screen, thinking about
Yes.
funny people, thinking about YouTube, thinking about all the jokes that could be told. And I ended up finding something right in my backyard, right in the city of Manchester. I started going and never turned back.
A lot of things happened during COVID. Toilet paper was very scarce. Charles, you remember that?
I do. Yeah, I really
Yeah.
do.
You remember that thing that you had going on?
See, the thing about Charles is he could use his hair if he ran out of toilet paper. He
No.
could bend his own head back
Yeah, I could.
up his ass and wipe it.
It's for a different episode, but yes, he has. Now, you're originally from Manchester. What do you do outside of comedy? You have a family?
Yeah, I
Yes?
do. I do have a family. I got 2 kids and a wife, and a regular life outside of being in dimly
You're a
lit.
civilian.
Outside of those dimly lit bars at 11 p.m., I'm home free. Yeah, I'm
Just wonderful.
back to a regular life. It's kind of a split duality thing.
Sure.
Some might call it a midlife crisis, but not me. Not me.
Right, right. Well, so you have some comedy shows coming up in the future where people
Yeah.
can check you out if you like what you've seen on the show.
Absolutely, yeah. So I am doing a show every month or so. I'm doing a show, and the next one will be on March 7th. That's a Friday at Strange Brew Tavern, and it's called the High School Dropout. And it's where we're having a bunch of comics come up and present book reports. We're all assigning them books, and they do comedic presentations on books.
Now, will there be crack smoking in the parking lot?
I've never seen a crack pipe in the parking lot. However, I haven't hung out late enough, I don't think. I think if
Sure.
you stay long enough, you'll see all colors of the rainbow. Let's just say that.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Danny P. and this evening. Now we're going to cut to a quick commercial break, perhaps a commercial for holistic tampons. Are you a filthy, rotten scoundrel who's at home eating meat and bread and cheese, a real glutton. Your family doesn't call you anymore. You weren't invited to your sister's wedding, and it's because they're embarrassed of you. You're a disgrace. And you're at home, you're eating your meat and your bread and your grilled cheese sandwiches, just making a mess everywhere. You're really an embarrassment. I can't stress that enough. Well, have we got something for you? Introducing napkins. Napkins are something you can find at a department store like Walmart. You can also just steal them from a Wendy's, like most people. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Later On in the Evening with Danny Bojangles. I'm your host, Danny Bojangles. Tonight, our special guest of the evening, Portsmouth's own Yvette Helstrom, who is a local dominatrix in the New Hampshire seacoast. Yvette, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you.
And I understand tonight you're going to give us a real treat. You're going to be displaying some of these, some of them look like weapons, instruments of your profession, and explain to us what is it that you're doing to some of these men that come to you for your services.
Well, men pay me large sums of money.
Wonderful.
To cause as much fucking pain as I can.
Just great.
Some of the things I like to do is tickle them a little.
All right.
And then maybe give them a spanking.
Okay.
Some prefer chains to be a little more rough.
Sure. And
We
I
have
see
nipple clamps.
All
if
right.
They're being extremely bad boys.
Seems reasonable.
And of course,
This looks like a
my
whip.
trusty
Yes.
whip.
Now, I understand this evening we have a willing participant here behind
We do.
me.
Surprise!
Look at that. It's my co-host, Charles. Charles, how did you end up here?
She just asked me to do it.
He is a faithful customer of mine.
Oh, wonderful.
He really gets into some crazy shit.
Well, let's go ahead and demonstrate some of these instruments on Charles here. What is this here?
Oh, this is his gag so that we don't hear him scream down the block and get us in any kind of legal trouble.
Charles, what is your safe word exactly?
He doesn't need a safe word.
Oh.
Sometimes when he's been really bad,
It looks good on you, Charles.
he likes vegetables stuck up his ass.
Oh,
Carrots, potatoes, no lube.
right, sure.
Don't you?
Oh.
Bad boy. Bad boy.
It looks like it hurts.
Should we go next? Maybe we'll see.
All right, so there's the whip and the feather. We also have some chains here.
Loves a great spanking with a chain, don't you, little boy? Here, should we get a front one too?
Sorry, Charles.
Oh, shh, you. Shh.
And now tell me, what is the candle for?
If he's a very bad boy, you'll get the wax on the nipples.
I guess it's not his birthday.
We're gonna start with some clamps for you. And not a peep.
All right, and that's the additional whip here. Just great. All right, well, Charles, thank you for standing in. What is this instrument over here?
This is what I saved for last. If he is a really good boy, we're gonna bend you over.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to cut to a
Drop your
quick
pants.
commercial break. We'll be right back with Later On in the Evening. Are you sitting at home, a filthy, rotten, disgusting scoundrel your family hasn't called in a while because, quite frankly, they're embarrassed of you? You're a disgrace to the family. You're sitting at home your one-bedroom apartment, you can hardly afford to keep the heat on, and you're tired of the same old, well, have we got something for you. Introducing grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is a sandwich method where you take the bread and the cheese and you put it on a stovetop in a pan. You heat it up for a few moments. It cooks the cheese and toasts the bread. Apparently they're quite good. So try one. It's a grilled cheese sandwich.
Take a bow, curtains closing, they're all waiting to let it out and leave. Tell me how you can grow and feel deflated, bleed it out of me. Who's in charge here? Rewrite as it's not clear, and I said, who's in charge here? Rewrite it all. Leave me out under sky swallowed by clouds and rain, and paper torn and washed away. Take a bow, curtains closing, they're all waiting to let it out and leave. Who's in charge here? Rewrite as it's not clear, and I said, who's in charge here? Rewrite it all. Rewrite it all. Rewrite it all. When I die, press my ashes into my own record so I can sing beyond the grave. So I can sing beyond the grave.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Later On in the Evening with Danny Bojangles. I would like to thank all my guests that came on the show tonight. Laugh Addict comedian of Manchester, New Hampshire, Danny P. did a great job. Also a distinguished privilege to have Lord Xenon from the Zebulon Galaxy here tonight. He came from quite a ways away. Yvette Helstrom came here and got to demonstrate some of her talents and skills for young and older men that need to be tortured. I think that's great. As well as Patrick Gale with the music stylings, some sweet melodies and whatnot that he performed for us. We're honored to have everybody here. We'd also like to thank Channel 6 Portsmouth Public Media Group for having us on the show tonight, letting us do all this, the producers, and of course myself, Danny Bojangles. So this is me signing off.
No one is coming to save us. There's nothing out there, not of any consequence, no difference to be made.